We are the stories we tell ourselves. I am what you think I am. I think I am a righteous knight who's risen on the secret knowledge that he's derived himself, and therefore I own it. And no one can tell me what to do with that information, and no one can tell me what's secret and what isn't secret. And no one can make me live in a country where there are unapproved topics. No topics are unapproved. Everything must be talked about, everything must be open, everything must be transparent. And that's my foundation. One. My star, Stella, the child. Every time I go there, she's still trapped in the chamber. And I see light surrounded by darkness. When I go to see that light one day, I'll see only light. Because you'll be there too. When we're all there, she's no longer there. This is my fight is her fight. Stella, the child who died in the gas chamber age 4. Foundation. I live under the reign of Queen Elizabeth. The Queen is not dead in my heart, therefore the Queen is not dead. Queen Elizabeth represented the values of Britishness. What it is to be British, Queen Elizabeth pulled it off. She embodied Britishness, and she was respected around the world. I cannot imagine any publication publishing a picture like the one that I've shown on the front of my video with Queen Elizabeth. Because why would you do that? So she is my Queen. The Prince of Wales seat is vacated. Charles has selected another route to power. And I demand to be able to give him the chance to run that position, from that position, to run Wales. From a position of pure, transparent democracy with a new model. And I'll change the country in a week. And if I haven't lived up to that promise, you can kill me. Give me the chance. I've trained for this job all my life. My management credentials are impeccable. And my knowledge of the theory of everything and the truth that I hold about E equals M over C squared gives me a power that no human being has ever held in history. Foundation 3. I invite you to stand with me on these three points. This foundation, our trifecta, a perfection of a foundation, and we turn it into a circle with all of us, and we stand together and we defend our centre, and our centre is our star. And you can rally to my banner, or you can continue to live the lives that you're living. But know this, you're choosing it. You cannot hide from Judgment Day. It's not a place you can just go and wave a flag or watch the television or just bury your head in the sand when Judgment Day arrives. Ignoring it just makes it worse. As soon as you know this information that I'm telling you, it's over for you. You've got to choose. You suddenly realise you're an adult. You do have a choice. And therefore, all the behaviour that lies behind you in your past, you chose it. You chose it. Every moment you had a voice that said you can choose this way or you can choose that way, and you chose that way. Deal with it. Fucking deal with it. Really deal with it. Because it doesn't matter. It's done. This is the moment when the shames are washed clean. Because it wasn't you. It's called programming. The algorithms work on a programming as a script. In the last 10 years, my main study has been into narcissism and trying to heal myself. And that by so doing, I know so much about it's just a script. You guys just run the same fucking scripts. And if I press a trigger, I know what script I'll get. And I can see the variations. I could fucking write it for you these days. I've heard it so many times. But it sounds like cowardly stupidity when I hear you saying these words to me. And it makes me angry. And I don't want to be angry because you're not stupid cowards. You're Britons. We're part of the same country today if you choose it. If you choose not to, you're choosing not to be part of this country, not to stand on the foundation that I stand on. And therefore we are at loggerheads. and needs to be resolved. And I'm seeking help, diplomatic help, to help me resolve this issue by demanding to be a signatory to the Windsor Framework. The gift that Prince Charles has given us as he departed our throne was the name of the framework with his name on it. And we can take that, and it can be Elizabeth's name, isn't it, Windsor, and Charles's name, Windsor, on that agreement. Because I believe that we can, if we take that deal here in Wales, we will sensibly come up with an arrangement that restores peace and rescues Northern Ireland from a problem that we in England have created. That beautiful community is too fragile. The sacrifices made by everybody in that civil war that was happening in our country, that they lied to you was some troubles happening in a foreign country. It's happening in our country. It is our civil war. When history writes what the events of the Quantum Wars, it will say that finally that the internal strife of Great Britain was resolved through the Prince of Wales rising with a foundation so solid that nobody could push him off of it. So let me be your knight, your champion, your Glyndŵr. That's the heart that I fight with. This is going to be a Welsh-speaking country in a year. I have a beautiful plan of friendship, of how we speak to each other, and we'll learn Pidgin Welsh as fast as possible, and the Welsh people will deliberately speak Welsh around us all times. But the etiquette is you can tap them on the shoulder and say, "Excuse me, what did you just say?" But what you're saying is not, "Are you talking about me?" You're saying, "Oh, that was a lovely phrase. What did you mean there?" And what will happen is that those people, "Well, come in, boy. Come in, boy. Fucking, yeah." That's what will happen. A flowering of friendship will grow from our desire to be a really distinct culture here. Because look at us in Wales, my friends. We are the centre of the jewel. That's what I see. Now, that's the truth from the view from my country when I stand atop Garth Mountain and look at the sweep of the Vale of Glamorgan below me. Yeah, and if you don't see that, then you're a stupid coward. And you've chosen to be one. And now you know it. And you know what I think of you. And that I love you. Join me. Put the past behind us. Learn the lesson. The strife is for later. Right now, we've got a job to do. To build democracy for the planet. Totally open and transparent democracy. Guaranteed in a week or kill me. Now, is that a deal? Love rules. Do the work. Choose.